Hello Chris, welcome to the Productivity and Energy podcast.
Thank you.
Please feel free to introduce yourself in a few sentences.
Okay, yeah, my name is Chris. I work on an online tool that helps companies with their lead generation. So we are basically an online marketing startup, and I'm very active in that field and working on lead generation and conversion rate optimization, those fields within digital marketing. And I'm based in London. We have an office there, and it's interesting to be here today with you.
Thank you very much. So, first question, what's your energy mindset to win at productivity?
So productivity, I think what matters is that you are efficient. So what helps me is if I complete one task successfully, then things fall into place, like I work on one thing and I get it done. And I realize that I'm more productive on some days than on other. And it's those days when I really focus on one thing at a time. So that's, I think, the one tip I can give. If I complete one task and go deep into it, and then get it done and move to the next and the next and the next, that helps me. But maybe not everyone thinks this way. So I think everyone has a slightly different mindset. But for me, that works extremely well if I build that momentum. That's kind of the rule number one for me. So for productivity.
Ticking the box when you achieve something?
Yeah. Ticking the box. But also making sure, obviously, that you've done it properly. So if I just look into a task for like 5 minutes and I know it needs more, that doesn't work. So I spend the time to get something done and to be productive.
Okay. Second question. What's your strategy to be more efficient at productivity? You have spoke to me earlier about doing sports.
Yeah, I would say your whole mental state is what matters. So whether you have the right energy to go into tasks. So in order to do work, or to do sports, to be productive, whatever, you need to have the energy to actually do it. And so another question is like, how do you get into that right energy?
Sure.
In my opinion, it is through simple things that sound very simple, but what helps a lot is to do sports actively, and also to probably get the right amount of sleep, which maybe some people, including me, not always look into the right time, but I know this makes a big impact. So sports and sleep, and just to look after your energy levels, in a sense, right? So if you, for example, feel you're tired or whatever, I have no problem to take like a 5-10 minute break and to just take the time to refocus myself. Mm-hmm. And many people, they get stuck into work, or they think, oh, this is not really the right thing to just take time away from your day or when you're in the office. But I'm very disciplined. I just know I can't do work if I'm not focused or don't have the energy. So to summarize this, so focus on the basics first. Doing sports, maybe like an exercise a day, or ideally probably every day in the week. The right nutrition. I think another thing I can say is take as much sugar out of your nutrition as you can. I've learned that from an entrepreneur that I follow on social media, and it really works, because sugar is putting you, it's I don't know how to explain that, but you kind of have these moments where you're focused and then you lose everything. That's kind of how it affects you. So I would aim to reduce that, and to maybe cut down distractions also. So what I said at the start is go deep into a task and get it done. If you can remove any kind of notifications on your phone, it's another easy thing anyone can try.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Chris, how did you grow your productivity and energy mindset?
So I think it has a lot to do with valuing your time. Mm-hmm. So the moment you realize that someone, there's I follow Arnold Schwarzenegger, for example, and I read some books of him, and he said, always remember someone else is working harder.
Oh, okay.
So, and once you realize that, and also once you realize that you have limited amount of time, that you have only so many hours in a day, and that other people are on top of their game, then you want to automatically push more. And you have to kind of surround yourself with those people that support that mindset. I think that helps you, otherwise you can easily get stuck or you can fall back into old patterns. But I'd say just start with that, and then it creates this urgency automatically.
So think and surround yourself with people going faster than you.
Yes, I would say surround yourself with people that are better than you.
Of course.
To whoever it is, because there's always someone better. And then to just also internalize that yourself, that you should really make that your duty to use your time as much as possible. That doesn't mean like work all the time, but it means like to just do useful things, you know. It could mean like you maybe work one day, you work less, but you go to the gym. But I'm very much for optimizing your time.
Yeah. Very good, very good. Thank you very much, Chris, for being here.
Thank you very much for inviting me.